Hi folks, in the Auctioneer project, we have seen the login, register and homepage so far. And in this video, we'll have a quick look at the main page where the user can see the product categories and the items that are currently on auction or will be on auction soon. Of course, we will see the page in responsive mode. We will test it with multiple screen sizes. So, in this forward slash bidding route, we have the navbar, the many components for item categories, and we have the item holder components. This bidding route is a protected route and it's wrapped in a custom component that checks login status to decide whether it should display the route or it should navigate the user back to the login page. But how does it do that? Let me explain. When the user logs in, we receive a JSON Web Token from the backend and store it as a cookie. Right after this point, whenever we try to access a protected route that is not public and that requires user login, the custom component that wraps and protects the routes sends the cookie back to the server in order to verify it and make sure that there is a logged in user who is authorized to see this protected route. And this forward slash bidding route is a protected route. And depending on the server response, it either displays the content or redirects the user. This is how the JSON Web Token system I created works. Because for the time being, I do not have items to put on auction, so I have included one image for each item, just for the sake of simplicity and to be able to create a prototype. But these images we see in the item holders, they are coming from the backend API I have built with Express. So when I click on a category, the image for that particular category is sent from the backend and is displayed in these item holders. For now, we get only one image from the server because of the reason I've just explained. So let's try some other categories. For instance, if I click on furniture, the image for that particular category comes or is sent from the backend and is displayed here. If I click on jewelry, we see this image. If I click on handcraft or painting, we get these images. And for the when the project is actually active or completed, we'll get all the item images from the backend and we can just scroll through these images later on. And maybe I should show this responsive design now. Before switching to responsive mode, I'll just resize the browser to show you how the responsive design works in general. So if I resize the screen and make it smaller, this three column design becomes two column. And if I decrease the width of the browser further, we get this two column design. And in this screen width, the categories, the menu for the categories goes up to create more space for the item holders. And this is the single column view. So I will just, to give you a better idea, I will just right click and switch to uh, responsive mode, and we can just test it out as such. Yeah, for the time being, this is Galaxy Note 2. We will see the page like this in mobile devices, and I will try it with Surface Duo, different sizes I usually test. This is the menu bar, the categories, and the item holder will look like this. And I'll change it to a large size tablet, I guess, Nest Hub Max, and it's going to look like this. By the way, the categories are repetitive here because I couldn't come up with so many different categories, so I had to repeat myself and repeat the categories. and I can try the page with iPad Air. It's going to look like this with iPad Air. And finally, I will try maybe iPhone 6. With iPhone 6, it's going to look like this. And in the next video, we will click on each item holder to be directed to the auction page, and we will have a look at that page in the next video.